Okay, we're live. We are live. Okay. So, where is this? This is fine right here. Yeah, that's
Sure.
fine. Because I have another thing where it pops up on its own over here, but they'll see it through there. I'm actually just gonna put it here so I don't keep looking at myself. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew. And this is my mom, Nancy. And we are doing Mindfulness Monday. This is episode 3. So thank you for joining us this week. Thank you. This week we're going to be talking about positivity. Like I guess in a very generic, like a very generic approach to it. I have some talking points about like positive thinking. So.
And perhaps some questions.
Yes, questions too. If if you guys got questions, I'll think of some questions. So, jeez. So you can find this show on YouTube. It's there's like a little YouTube box below. You click on it, subscribe if you want, and there's our most recent videos. You can find us here at 8 p.m. every Monday. Anything else?
No. So just kind of, again, a quick intro.
Oh, yeah.
So like he mentioned, I'm Nancy. So I just retired from the Navy after 30 years. We both actually just graduated and got our bachelor's degree. Mine is in psychology. Yours is in
Business admin.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, as far as generationally, we're at pretty different spectrums, ends of the spectrum there.
I mean, I'd say so, yeah.
So this is, so part of this is just, I think, kind of maybe bridging the gap on some of that generational difference here. So,
yeah.
Kind of making it okay having this conversation, like from this generation's perspective to my generation's perspective.
The boomer generation. No, I'm kidding. She's not a boomer. No. But yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much our whole, like, I guess our
theme.
Yes, the theme. The theme.
So, and also, mindfulness, right? And talking about, positivity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you think that applies to mindfulness?
Happiness, you said? Or positivity?
Positivity.
Oh, sorry. I heard, like...
Keep going.
Okay. So the positivity is, it can affect, like, your... I want to say... how your whole attitude towards life is, I'd say.
Okay,
like,
but how does positivity and mindfulness connect? How do you think?
How do they connect? Positivity and mindfulness. Well, I mean, positivity can be like, it's like a mentality thing. So that it's one in one with mindfulness, like
because mindfulness is what? Being present in this moment, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
In the present.
Right. So, if you're in the present and we're trying to focus on positivity, like, okay, how do we get there?
Speak up. But how do we get there? Like, I don't know. Like, specifically, like you want steps in order to
just talk. Like, how do you get there? So, like, right now, like in your life, like in this very moment, where are you at?
Well, I
energetically.
I'm happy.
Okay. So in this moment, you feel happy. Okay, so that's good, right?
I hope so. Yes, it's good. It's
all
good.
Right. No, but so so we've kind of talked about this before. So the energy a person brings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think everybody's known somebody that they walk into a room and it's like a dark cloud just descended, right?
And you just feel it. It's just like, oof.
And you're like, oh.
It's
like, oh, here, it's like, wait for it, because they're just gonna start spewing a bunch of negativity, right? And just sucking the energy out of the room, right? And have you met people that are essentially the opposite of that?
Yes, but it's a very select few. I'd say mostly my friends are. I'd say they're pretty good with like.
Well, my question is, have you met anybody that when they like come in or something like that, they're like just like so happy, and it's like, and you're like so happy to see them because they just bring such positive energy, like you can just feel it.
Yeah, like I said, my friends they do that. But like at work, like a work atmosphere, I'm gonna have to say I've only met one person like that.
Okay, well, and that's fine, but okay, well, like, and then somebody maybe that we both know, me, of course.
That. Oh yeah, no, of course. That's Noah.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, well, it's okay. Say Chetty, right?
Oh, Chetty.
Doesn't she always like bring very positive energy?
Yes.
Right?
So I was thinking that you were talking about like more specifically like in like work.
No,
or
I mean
like,
just whoever.
Oh, whoever.
Just whoever.
Oh, yeah. Then yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like certain people, it's like they come in a room and you're just like happy to see them because they just are putting out this positive energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, so energy, it's like a magnet, right? So you have energy that's around you. I have energy.
Everyone's got energy.
Yes, or we're not here anymore. Anyway, okay.
What?
Dead. Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So back to magnets. Okay, so you can get like a piece of iron that is not a magnet, right? It's not a magnet, and you can change its flow of electrons, by exposing it to a power source, and once you align its electrons inside, it now becomes magnetic. Okay. So, but you can do that for yourself.
Of course, yeah.
So, and so that's just so I was an electronics technician, so if I get a little, just kind of bring me back, okay?
Sure. I'm gonna be like
what?
I'm gonna be like, I learned this in physics.
The electrons are spinning at a certain rate, and then okay, great. But the people, you do that too. Everybody has an energy field, and just depending on people, different beliefs and whatever. As far as all that goes. But anyway, so back to you. So where are you at here? Where are we at?
Wherever. I mean, you started with magnets.
Okay, well, I thought maybe I was sort of getting off on a tangent there too much. But okay, so
we are like specifically this whole general tangent is energy.
Sure.
So yes. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, well, and then I guess kind of taking that a little bit further, and again, if I get a little too far off, let me know. So back in the day, so radios initially, they used crystals for frequencies, right? So like different stones literally have different frequencies, and that was how that they used to tune in radios way back in the day, was by using different crystals for different frequencies.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
So now everything is solid state. So it's like a series of ones and zeros, whatever.
Yeah.
But okay. But anyways, so because each rock literally has its own frequency. So that's kind of where that comes from. Okay.
Okay. Like the same thing with magnets, I guess. Like magnets would have like a different frequency of how much well, I guess not magnets specifically.
Well,
iron.
so-
Iron would have a different.
Because that's a rock,
Yeah.
right? So that has a certain frequency, right? So it's like usually iron, right? Like you said,
Yeah,
ferrous material is typically what's magnetized. And so like quartz is a lot of typically, quartz watches, quartz radios, right? So
Okay.
those are crystals, and so that were used frequently for building communications equipment.
I didn't know about watches, quartz watches.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyway, yeah. So that I mean, that's kind of not on the sort of radio thing, but so actually, one of the ways that they used to change frequencies on the older radios is by squeezing the crystals, and so that seriously.
Like, I mean, it's a rock, so how much can you really squeeze it?
Well, not a whole lot, otherwise you're gonna break it. But
Like turn it maybe, like to adjust the frequency, or you literally squeezing it?
I'd have to kind of look back into it, but it's like you're applying pressure to it. So
Okay.
So I'm not sure if it's exactly like we're squishing it exactly, or just I don't remember
That makes
all
sense.
that. But
I
yeah,
got
so that's kind of like tuning your radios, how you adjust the frequency. And so literally like on when your radio station is 95.6 as opposed to 104,
95
those are
crystals. No, I'm kidding.
no, but that's a very small range if you think about it. That's on FM. So FM is frequency modulation. Anyways,
Okay.
we're not going to get that far into that.
Okay. That's fine.
But so anyways, you have that range of frequencies, right? And so let's say a really low frequency is your, I don't know, 90s, right? And then your high end is like 105,
Okay.
And so if you're operating, if your energy is at the low frequency, you're at a 95 and I'm at the 105.
Oh.
How well are we?
We don't connect.
We don't connect, right? And so how are our energies going to work together?
I guess they wouldn't.
Not really, right? So like it's going to kind of repel a little bit, kind of like when you turn the magnets backwards and they go
Oh, and they
you
okay.
can't press them together because they're like whoop, 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 right?
Okay, so like repel, I guess.
Yeah, because your low energy is bringing me down, so I'm like, man, I don't want any of that. And then same thing, you could be like, man, this chick is too peppy and I am not.
She's quite of enough, right?
But right?
Yeah.
Okay. So however though, being in that sort of low vibration, that low frequency
Vibe.
mode,
The vibe, not
See,
vibration.
but that's where it comes from.
Oh, duh, that is the whole
Okay,
word, but it's the
and-
vibe. The general vibe.
I got you. And what is a vibration?
A vibe.
Shh.
I'm kidding. Okay.
What's
okay.
a vibration? A frequency.
Yeah.
Okay. So see how we're bringing it all back around.
But the
The
vibe.
frequency of our vibe.
Perfect.
So we're saying, like, for example, that you have your low vibe frequency. I have my high vibe frequency. Where do we want to go?
Hi.
Yeah. So how do you increase your frequency?
tune
how do
it.
you? Yes. So how do you raise your vibe?
Like, are you asking me now? Like, how am I personally gonna do
just,
it, or just
for example, like
I don't know.
what can you do?
I don't know. I guess for me, I don't know. I actually don't know. You I don't know. I'm trying.
No, that's okay. No, that's fine. Okay, so Now let's think about attracting good things to you, right? So let's say you have a low vibration and you're like, you want to attract to you money or a good job or, you know, a date.
Okay.
I don't know, right?
Oh, that's pushing it too far.
This is for example, right?
I got you.
I'm not trying to push you into anything here there, little fella.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, yes, we totally connect on a vibrational frequency. Let's connect over. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. See, yeah, see, and I like coffee.
I like coffee too, but I don't drink it all the time.
Anyway. Yeah, so law of attraction. So the question there. So attracting things to you. So if you're wanting, you know, like I said, you think, you know, I want a good job. All right, this is what I'm looking for. So one of the ways that you can attract things that you might not be looking for is just by observing the things around you. So if you're like, you go to, let's say you want money, and then you go to open up your wallet and like there's nothing in there, right?
Damn, that'd really throw off my vibe right there.
Well, okay, but it could.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so you're like, man, oh man, I got no money in there, and so you kind of focus on that. It's like, oh, there's no money, and then you kind of spin into that negativity, right?
You keep thinking about it too. It's just,
right, and so, but now you are bringing your vibe down.
Your vibe, your vibration.
You're bringing it down. Oh, I got no money in my wallet. So, okay, so how could you turn that around?
I don't know.
You could be like,
think about something else, I guess.
well, or how can you think of that positively? You could be like,
payday's coming up. It's right around the corner. Or
you'd be like, hey, I'm so lucky. I have a wallet.
Yeah.
That I am in the process of filling with some money.
Like payday.
Sure, payday. Yeah, whatever.
There you go. Yeah.
So you know, just kind of think on that. The other thing too is you know, celebrating, like, you know, that shirt I have that you're like, what is caw? See.
Oh yeah. I still don't.
Celebrate all wins. Okay, so let's say, you know, okay, your wallet's empty and you're like, oh, but you know, you're walking to the grocery store and you find a quarter. You pick it up.
That's a win right there.
That's a win. You're
25 cents
woo,
up.
Free money, right?
Yeah.
No, but and seriously, just even in little things like that, and being grateful, right? So because that raises your frequency, and it sort of then now you're attracting things to you. So
Okay.
so that's kind of like the whole gratitude thing. Have you ever heard this saying? A grateful pocket is never empty.
I haven't heard that one. But
Okay.
I understand what it means.
You get me? Yeah.
No,
So it's like if you're grateful for everything that you have, you know, because if you can just think culturally, some differences, you know, and like, okay, so where I was just stationed in Italy with like a 40% unemployment rate, right? And
Oof.
so, because there's air in it. That's right. There's air in that wallet. So anyways, yeah, so we just, you know, in Italy, 40% unemployment. And like here, we're like, oh my gosh, unemployment's up to 8%, you know, and then, you know, you go to some place and you're like, what, 40%? Like, that's just like not even a conception.
Yeah.
You know, and so people are like extremely grateful to get like a job as a janitor, right?
Yeah.
Because it's permanent work. And like in there, that's like huge. The fact that you can go to the, you know, let's say you want to buy a house and you're like, look, I have permanent work. That's huge, you know. And so like we just don't even have that concept of that here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so so you don't like what you're doing, for your job specifically. That's okay. So what can you do like to bring a little sunshine to your day? So it's Monday morning. So it's Monday morning and you're like, so how do you make that good? How do you make that a good thing? It's Monday morning, you're getting ready. You haven't even gotten out of bed yet.
Dang. Okay. Because my example was going to be, I'm already out of bed. I'm already going to go do something. That's just like, I was going to say, go make someone's day. Like,
that's perfect.
But, okay. Yeah.
Cause like something that I used to do, that made me happy was like, let's say over the weekend, I'd go to, like the farmer's market and I'd get a whole bunch of like fresh from the, orchard, oranges. Right. And then I would be like, okay, well, I'm going to take this bag to work.
Okay.
And then Monday morning, I wake up and it's like, hey, I'm going to take those oranges to work, and they're going to be so excited. And they always were. I mean, because like they wouldn't go get them.
Obviously. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but do you know what I'm saying? So that the fact that, me bringing that little piece of joy, that gets me going. I mean, that makes me excited to come in and share that.
Mm-hmm. Gratitude goes miles. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, so anyways, that's just some of the, okay. So on the negative side, so how do we bring things down unintentionally in how we speak about stuff?
Like always assuming the worst, I guess. Like, let's say,
not even taking it that far. So like you think you're being positive, you tell somebody. Sorry.
How do I ban?
So if somebody, you're trying to create a connection with somebody, and you say, "Don't hesitate to call me."
Oh yeah, I hate that. It's like,
because you're starting with don't. Okay, so if I tell you,
can't wait.
Don't think about your cat. What are you thinking about?
My cat, like,
yeah.
Jeez, like, is it gonna be okay? What's happening with my cat?
So if you tell somebody don't do this thing, what's the thing they're focusing on now?
The thing that you just told them not to focus on.
Exactly. Man, so that you're right. But how often does that happen?
All the time. Right? It's like, don't worry about it. Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Why? What's going on? Yeah. So how can you kind of, flip the script on that?
Say, like, I don't know, get rid of the words that are like have the word no in it.
Right, the don't, not, and no. Try to get rid of that.
Okay.
And so make that a positive statement. So, I mean, so if I say don't worry about it, how can you change that?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. Like, I'm like,
relax. Everything's okay.
Okay. I was thinking like worry about it, but I was just like,
no. Yeah, like, that's
whoa.
Yeah. What's the opposite of worry?
Relax.
Yeah. So then you just like if you tell somebody, "Oh, don't worry about it," and it's like now what they're hearing subconsciously is worry about it, and you're like, "Oh my god." So instead, relax. It'll be okay. And now, right? Isn't that just?
I look forward to.
Yeah.
That would work.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what you said, yes,
like,
that works.
okay, like, let's say, what was that thing I was saying about calling, right? Don't hesitate to call me. That's perfect, because then instead you can say, hey, I look forward to your call.
Yeah, I guess, that'd make me want to call you. Yeah.
Right?
Like,
exactly.
I can't wait to call you.
Yeah. Well, no, and it's like, wow, they're excited to hear from me, right? So that's that's great. Yeah, absolutely. let's see. Or, don't forget blah, blah, blah.
Now I'm gonna go forget that. It's not important to me.
I know, so I'm telling you not to. Well, because honestly, that's what I do all the time. It'll be like,
hey, don't make me forget it.
no, it'll be like, hey, don't forget this thing. And then it's like, well, yeah, but you don't forget it. And I'm like, well, no, I know I'm going to forget it. That's why I'm asking you to remember. So that's not good.
Nope.
So how do we change that one?
Remember it now, buddy.
Yeah. So, hey, remember the eggs.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, or even hype it up some more. Is like, yeah, remember the eggs because we're going to make flan.
I don't want flan.
What?
Leave me out on that one.
Okay, whatever. Something. Whatever.
I got you.
The huevos rancheros, the pancakes. I don't know. Remember the eggs because we're having pancakes. What? Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't see how you can't like some flan.
I don't know. I've never had good. Actually, no, I have good. No, I don't know. It's just not good. The consistency, I guess. The texture of it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not consistent or something, but
A consistent texture.
So now, so kind of moving forward that a little bit. So results of whatever, because let's say somebody's like, well, this always keeps happening to me. Like, I always attract this kind of person for dates or something,
No, yeah, I understand.
Okay. Well, and not even for dates necessarily. Like, I attract some very unique individuals.
I would have never guessed.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. I don't know. Remember it now, buddy. Yep. That's what I'm going to be using instead of don't forget.
What?
Remember it now, buddy.
Remember it now? What does Andrew Lax taste? Oh.
Talking about flan.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, what were we just saying? Something about
flan. No, I'm kidding. We were
so,
talking about
yeah. So results. So what you're attracting. So, and you're like, man, why do I keep attracting these losers or people that because that's one of those things is people who are in these abusive relationships or they have these certain patterns like this. If it happens once, then it could be that situation. But when the same situation keeps happening over and over, what is the one constant?
you.
So what are you doing
To change
that's
that.
attracting this? Sorry.
So it's okay.
Okay. So what are you doing to attract this? And that is actually something that a lot of people don't really consider is how are they attracting? Because unfortunately, I've had the opportunity to work with survivors of sexual assaults, people who have been sexually harassed and stuff like this. And I will tell you that the predators, they are very good at reading the energy of those who essentially kind of have those damage barriers. Yeah.
That's actually really intimidating to think about. It's like,
Well, and that's why it becomes so important trying to repair your energy, honestly, and really actually doing some work to, raise your frequency, like raise your vibe.
raising that vibe.
Yeah. And it is very disturbing, but literally, I have seen that, and it's like, and I'm telling you, it's like they can read the energy level of people that are like their preferred victims.
Wow.
So
that's crazy. Oh, Brandon, we are talking about positivity, but this has been a really huge tangent right now.
Is that Brandon? Always Sunny?
No. So
Oh.
Always Sunny, that's Jamie. I don't think you've met her yet.
Oh, okay.
That's she's the one that I'm in her.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
where's
yeah.
Brandon? Oh, there he is.
Little Brando.
Okay, look, Brandon. At some point, you're gonna have to like tune in at the beginning. All right, man. Like
he's a busy man. I'll let you know this now. He's a busy individual.
All right. Anyways, okay, so we're coming back.
Yeah. Back to you said
the
reading.
energy.
Yeah, reading.
Yeah. So a reflection of your energy. So that's one of those things where you have to deliberately think about, how do I change my positivity, right? Okay, where are we at? So deliberately attracting stuff. So identify what it is you want, right? So
Yes.
if you had to say something right now that you want, as far as like, say, career, finances, health, or relationships, pick something.
Job. I really want a job.
You have like 3 offers.
Okay.
Come on now.
Okay. I want my first paycheck. I don't know. Does that work? Or should I say another thing?
I don't know. I mean, something more, I don't know.
Generic?
Specific, maybe?
Then give me my topics once more.
What I say? Career, finances, health, or relationships. So if it's finances, my first paycheck, that's great. But say, hey, I want to have, I don't know, this much money in the bank because, I don't know, something.
Okay.
So I can buy a car. I don't know.
No, I was just about to say, I guess a car. I would really like, it's either fix up my car or get a new car.
Maybe some of both.
Some of both. All right, there we go.
But anyways, so you should, really focus on being specific about that, right? So like identify the thing it is that you want. And it doesn't have to just be one thing. I mean, it could be, a number of things. And some people have a hard time deciding like, okay, what is it I want, right? So one way that because let's say in relationships, right? And you keep attracting what you would call losers. Okay. Or maybe you always attract dramatic people.
Yeah.
But again though, something in your energy is doing that. So then what you need to think about is, okay, let's say in that relationship area, what is it you don't want? Because maybe you don't know what you do want, but you know what you don't want. You're like, okay, you know what? I don't want a whole bunch of drama.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we kind of, contrast that? What is the opposite of drama?
I guess relaxed. Would that also work instead of
I guess somebody who's kind of chill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah. So you could say, like, I am in the process of attracting somebody who is like a chill, relaxed person that I can do. What's some favorite activity?
Are you like trying to create a Tinder profile for me or something? I'm done with that crap. I'm good on that.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay. So what else? Okay. Let's talk about. Clearly, this is not something you want to talk about.
No. It's fine. I don't mind talking about it. It's just like, ooh, I don't want to go on those apps again. I'm good.
I'm not saying to go on the apps. Okay. So no, just generically speaking, this is you sending out the energy, not putting it on social media.
So like a mentality thing.
Yeah, it's a mentality. Okay. So it's like, you might not even be looking for somebody right now, but you could say, hey, so when this time is right for me, I want to meet somebody who is chill and likes to, what's something you like to do?
to watch TV.
Okay.
Netflix, whatever. Sure.
Okay, great. Well, okay, so like let's say for me, I like going to the movies, right? I like to travel. Whatever. And so for me to find somebody who likes to do those things makes me feel good. Even if that person always falls asleep in the movie.
You'd hate to see it, huh?
But hey, you know what? At least they came to the movie with me.
Yeah,
right?
I don't even know what to say.
That's okay. I'll probably get a little bit of harassment on that one later.
That's only if he's watching it, though.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. So, anyways, but at least he goes to the movie with me. And you know what? And
he is watching it.
What?
He is watching. He is watching it.
But the important thing is he showed up and he went to the movies.
Yeah, he went to the movies.
He went to the movies, so that's cool. All right. But okay, but you see what I'm saying?
No.
Because everybody doesn't, that you spend time with doesn't have to enjoy everything you do, but sometimes it's just showing up, right?
Yeah. And
that's cool, right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay. So those are things you can focus on. It's like, so use the things you don't like.
You had me now, you lost it.
So those are things that, so you can think about things you don't like and then flip it and say, this is what I do want.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, if you in a previous relationship, you were with somebody who would never travel with you. And it was just like, and you're like, that's like, travel is so important to me.
Yeah.
Then that is important that you kind of put that out there that, I'm looking for somebody who wants to travel with me or, so yeah.
So instead of focusing on negative aspects, you focus on positive parts you do want.
Yep.
Yes, of
absolutely.
Course.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the whole purpose of recognizing the negative things that you don't want is to contrast it with what you do want, because you don't want to spend too much time dwelling on that negative thing. Because the more you think about, oh God, I'm attracting these losers all the time, and they always end up doing blah blah blah. That's what you're gonna keep bringing to you because that's what you keep thinking about.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like your empty wallet, So
but it's
instead,
full. Hold up.
It's not full of potential.
It's not empty. It's full of air.
And actually, so energy never goes away, right?
Yes.
So so you can think about that as like potential. Okay, so that wallet, it's empty. It has a potential of putting lots of money in there, right? And you're like, woo!
It's got that potential.
So, and that's even like one of the concepts behind like feng shui. If anybody's
exactly, Pime. If you're toxic, you attract toxic. That's very true.
Yeah, or even if you just focus on some of that negativity, you're going to attract toxic, because it might not even necessarily be that you're toxic, but you're allowing that to come to you because you are not focusing on attracting positive. So you might be thinking, hey, this is what I deserve, is this toxic person, and so that's what you're getting, because even if it's subconsciously, you're telling yourself that that's what you deserve.
And nobody deserves that. You guys can all do better.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh, and that's the thing is, I've dealt with some abusive relationships and these people, and it's very frustrating, I'm dealing with somebody who is just continually getting abused over years, and it's like, but I love him. And it's like, that's not love.
No, it's not.
That's not love. Anyway.
You want
Yeah.
next thing? Or
Sure.
What would...
Yeah. So anyways, so the things that you are looking for. So when you are thinking about, it's like, hey, I want to have this much money, or, it might be a number or it might be a thing, because money is like an energy exchange, because, that's kind of what we're talking about. So money is a representation of energy, really. So like that dollar bill is like nothing. Okay? Really. It's a piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's what it represents. And it's what it represents to you as an individual. So you worked for that. So this is your energy in that piece of paper that you are exchanging for this thing. Right?
Yeah.
So you need to put your mind on, very specifically, it's like, hey, this is the thing I'm looking for. Like, let's say you need a new car. What car? Set it in your mind. What are you looking for?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And, and like really think like, hey, you know what? I deserve this car. And actually, great example is just talking to Sean, our cousin there, and he was talking about how his uncle has this business building, right? And he said like 3 out of 4 of the units were empty for a long time, and he said that he's like I'm gonna take this over and try and help you get it leased out. And he said he did some comparables in the area, and he was listing it way under market value, right?
Okay.
So now there is negative energy, okay? Because somebody's gonna look at that, and instead of being like, dude, this is a bargain, they're gonna be like,
why is it like this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so he said he raised up the rents to at or above market value, and they're all full now.
You are what you absorb. I think a big part of what you read or listen to every day can also change your energy and mood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. That's why I don't listen to country music.
Yeah.
Say no.
That's so sad.
Terrible.
Will I find my love one day?
Yes, Payam. Yes, you will.
There you
buddy.
go. She said it.
That's right. Just walk away from the country music. Anyway. What were you just? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So the things and so anyways, so that is true in a number of areas. So like, let's say if you owned your own business and you offer a service, and you could be like, okay, well, I'm only going to charge you this. Mm-hmm. Because I feel bad. I don't want to, overcharge, But no. People are like that. And they're, instead of valuing their own time and realizing that value, they'll like just kind of lowball themselves. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to be greedy. And so then they end up kind of really shortchanging themselves. But it also makes their product less attractive.
Yeah.
Because think about it. If you're looking on Amazon for, I don't know, what's something you would Google, look for on Amazon?
LED lights.
Okay, you're looking for LED lights, and you kind of go down that list, and then the top one is always whatever it was Amazon's trying to sell you. And so, yeah, you could pick that one, but usually I'll kind of go down and look. And then I have found it even myself. I will look at the one that's the cheapest and go, I wonder what's wrong with that, right?
Yeah,
well,
all the time.
Yeah, and this is kind of sociology and stuff like that, because there's restaurants that they even do that on their menus. They'll have something on there that's super high priced that they don't really ever expect to sell, just to make the other items on there look more reasonably priced.
Yeah, now that you say that, that makes sense at like certain restaurants.
Yeah, and so they don't necessarily expect you to buy the top price one, but you might buy the second one, and you might never have bought that second one if they didn't have this one on there that was more expensive, right?
Yep.
So, but you have to think about that for yourself. You don't want to be the bottom priced one.
No. Nope.
No. And even if you are the top priced one, what? Okay, that's all right. Because actually this was something that we would see a lot in Italy. Because so typically when you're selling something in the market, it's like you either want to, it's like you're going for the big sale, like one sale and big dollars, or you're going for volume, right?
Okay, yeah.
So you're selling a lot of this product at a lower price, and that's how you're making your money. So, like in Italy, a lot of the artisans that we knew, it's like they were going for the dollar, or the euro. And so then the thing is, like, they would charge like a crazy amount of money, but if they didn't sell it to you, whatever, maybe the next guy, but they sell one of those, and that's paying all the bills for a month.
That's crazy.
Trust me, they did it frequently. But anyway.
Of course they would try that.
But I mean, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so think of yourself that way and what you have to offer. Okay? It's like, especially in big ticket items. So like in relationships, you want to be that top dollar thing, whatever it is, because like you are all of that, right? And that's what you got to be thinking. I am all of that. I'm gonna sell one of these and I'll be good. You're not going for the volume.
Yeah.
Right.
You do not want to go for the
you
volume.
don't want to be going for the volume. Sales there. He says, I'm going to stare at you all the time. Great.
Jeez.
Anyways. All right. So, yeah. But anyways, so you have to go.
Oh, I was just gonna see if you had any more. Like, are you good with all
yeah.
this?
So the last thing was allowing things to happen, because a lot of times that's where people where they kind of shut things down. Okay,
Yep.
it's like, so they've identified, I want this thing, they've given that thing the attention, so it's like, it's like, hey, I want this new car, I need this new car, they're giving it attention, man, I really want, that's the car, that's my baby, it's coming. And then when things start coming together, all their doubts about themselves or whatever, they self-sabotage that, and so then that they don't allow that thing to materialize, right?
So like it'll turn out that they'll never ever get it. Like they keep saying,
because of their doubts. Okay, so let's say it's because I've had people tell me this. I remember I had a friend once who was like, yeah, so this guy comes into where I'm working, it's like this big buff dude, and he keeps like hitting on me, and I'm like, okay, so what's the problem here?
Yeah,
it's like, well, I couldn't be with somebody like that because, I'm not all into exercise and things, and, then that's not gonna, it's like, well, just because he's into exercise doesn't mean he's looking for somebody who's into, obviously, if he's hitting on you, he likes what he's seeing there, you know what I'm saying? And so
that's just,
I'm not even, I'm serious. And people, I've seen people self-sabotage themselves, and while that seems silly, I have had more than one person tell me things of that nature. Oh, I'm not going to go for that because I know that's too good, and I definitely don't deserve that. So I'm just going to,
just back off from
yeah.
it. No.
Yeah. But so that's where you're not allowing the good things to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know, trying to think of another example. Maybe somebody getting offered a job and they're like, no, I don't know, that sounds like a lot of work or something. or you know, gosh, you know, I'd have to move, I can't do that, you know, things of that nature. You know, so people allowing their doubts, or even let's say buying the car, it's like, oh, you know, I can't buy that car, you know, I don't have this or whatever, or how am I going to make the payments, or, you know what I mean? Instead of thinking, okay, you know, I have this car, I deserve that car, and then making sure.
Make a plan to actually.
And then it's like, hey, you know what? I bought this car. You roll into work, it's like, you know what? I need a raise.
Yeah. Like that could give you like a confidence boost as well.
Exactly.
It's just like,
exactly.
You know what? I think I deserve this.
Yep.
I can. Okay. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't get raises because they don't ask. And that's actually one of the main reasons for the disparity between men's and women's wages in the civilian sector, is that women just won't go ask for raises, and so they just don't give it to them.
All right. Like.
Mm-hmm. She's like.
Do you not ask for a raise? I would go. I would go ask for one now if that's the case.
Yeah, go ask for. Remember, you deserve that hottie that's been hitting on you.
What she said.
Anyways, alrighty. Yeah, and so the other thing too is kind of removing the doubts. So removing that self-rumination of why you don't deserve this or how this isn't going to work and whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, think about your self-care. So like, it's okay to be selfish when it comes to your self-care. Okay. Because like,
sorry, Foster. I love seeing your name. It's just like, I gotta offer.
What? See, look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about.
For people to negotiate salary. Oh wow.
See, look at that.
That's awesome. Good for you, Foster.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
Next time you're here, my mom has something to give to Carolyn.
Yeah. Some olive oil.
Mm-hmm. You know, like,
we have quite a bit. If you didn't notice.
Thinking about it now, it's like this whole episode is not even about positivity. It's more like relationships and all that.
No, but that is positivity.
Energy,
totally.
Energy and relationships.
And positivity.
Sure. Positive energy and relationships.
Well, yeah, I mean, because we were talking about like money and stuff too, you know. But anyway, so areas where you should be selfish about your self-care in your career, right? Because that's an area where, I mean, again, there's that energy exchange. So if you're not getting back, you have nothing to give. So, right?
Yeah.
So you have to get back in order to be able to give more. So it's okay to be selfish in that way. It's your career. That's very personal. If it's your business, again, that's very personal. And let's say you employ people. You being selfish about the success of your business is actually affecting the lives of all those who depend on you.
Yeah.
So, career, finances, same thing. Be selfish in your care of your finances, your health. Okay. And take the time to exercise, take the time to, eat well and eat healthy. You might have to spend a little more to eat healthy or whatever. That's okay. That's an investment. If you don't have your health, what do you have?
You got your money. No, I don't know.
Then
Nothing.
you can't even enjoy your money
nothing,
if you're not healthy.
Nothing. Yeah, because you're. Yeah, got it.
So that's like one of those things. If you have your health, if you don't have your health, you have nothing.
Yeah.
So it is something that's worth investing in, and relationships, because that's the other thing too. Is you know, even if you have no money and you have great relationships, you're gonna be okay, right?
No, I really agree with this one, because it's like I don't know. I'd like to say that I have great relationships with all the people that I'm friends with. It's just like, I don't know. I truly grateful for all of them. Like, they are like, there was a point where I was so like broke, and I didn't want to ask you, of course, because you know I was trying to figure it out. And like payday was literally like at midnight. I asked my buddy, like, because I had to pay off this school loan payment, and I was like $10 short. I was like, hey, can I borrow $10? I'll pay you like as soon as I get my paycheck. And he's like, yep, dude, don't even worry about it. And he sent me $20. I was just like, thank you, like, that really means a lot, but I'll get this back to you like literally in a couple hours. But yeah, no, I'm truly grateful for like all my friends.
Right. Yeah, but you know, and again, that's like you know, kind of that energy exchange as well, because would you do that for that friend?
Absolutely.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So you shouldn't feel bad asking somebody for something that you would gratefully or very readily give to them. You know, I mean, I've been in that position as well, and on either side, where like I really needed something, you know, and you have to ask, and then, you know, again, once that reverses and that person needs something, like I'm happy to be able to do that, you know. Yeah. You know, it feels good to help somebody, right?
Absolutely.
It reminds me when he picked you up at the airport.
Yeah, I was so happy that you came. I was so happy, man.
Which time was that?
This was, I think, in January. No. It was either January or after the 3 days I was in Italy with you for David's graduation.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
It was either January or that day, or after those couple days.
Yes. So yeah, and the other thing with the limiting beliefs. So when you're kind of sabotaging your, you know, good fortune or your vibes, is that rumination. We talked about that, I think, in the first episode, where that squirrel spinning, you know, with the negative feedback, like, you know, focusing on this thing that you don't have or this thing that you don't like, you know, rather than, you know, kind of setting that aside and, you know, getting back to the desired attention, you know, okay. The thing we were listening to earlier. So instead of with those positive affirmations saying, I have a slim and sexy body, and then, but you don't believe that, right?
That sounds cringe. But yeah, no, I got what you mean. Like,
no. But seriously, because like if you tell yourself, because you know there's a lot of stuff where people say, "Hey, positive affirmations, it's good." It's only good if it's something that you truly believe right now. So that's kind of back to that mindfulness, like right now.
Yeah.
So if I don't believe that I have a slim and sexy body right now, and I tell myself all the time I have a slim and sexy body, then it's actually going to be negative.
Yeah, and then who else is going to also believe what you're, like, if you're, like, I mean, I guess you're not going to say it like out loud, but like,
but your energy is going to be, like, kind of, if you don't feel well about your own physical body, then you are going to kind of put out the energy that you don't want to be touched, that you don't.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and you know, because I don't know if you've ever seen, oh gosh, that one Australian actress. She's blonde.
What movie
she's
was she in?
She's kind of she's a bit plump there. She's like
Oh,
in that
I
that
know who she
singing
is.
movie, you know.
Good lord. No, I was thinking it started like with Jessie or something, but it's definitely not. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So anyway, she's really funny, and the thing is, it's like, and she's like, you know, like, yeah, all of this, and you know, she's just very convinced that she's super sexy, and because of that, it's like she really does attract, you know, the physical attention that she feels that she deserves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what was that other movie? The Heat, right?
Yeah.
Where oh gosh, I can't think of her name.
The skinny.
No.
The other.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, so actually the skinny one, she gets no attention physically because she actually feels like she doesn't deserve it, even though she is attractive and slim. But the other one who dresses like a bag lady and whatever, she's got dudes all up on her because she like is like, yeah, this is the stuff here.
This is it right here.
This is it.
No, it's not Lizzo.
What is Lizzo?
It's like a rapper or something. Like a new female rapper.
Oh, okay. No, it's not tricking people. You have to believe that you're high. So it's you.
It raises your own confidence.
Yeah, so you have to enjoy your own body. So it's like you don't have to be like, I am a slim sexy. You can be, I am enjoying the body that I have right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. I don't want to go too far down that because that's going to be kind of... Yeah, anyway. Okay, so yeah, you have to be happy in your own body, enjoy your body. So it's not that pretending it. You have to be hot to yourself. It's like if you be as sexy as you can be with what you got right now, because again, with the mindfulness thing, it's like, what do you have right now?
You.
Yeah, and that's you know, and you can and there's nothing wrong with striving towards self-improvement, because that just helps further build your confidence, because you know, like eating a healthy diet and exercising, those are things that are not, that's going to affect your self-confidence, affect how you feel physically, how you feel mentally, and so, you know, so all of that, it just kind of works together.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, wow, I guess it's already 9.
It is 9. Oh, I didn't even see we got a follower. JSys002. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier.
And who's Afghan Chief?
I don't know. He followed a couple days ago. I don't know. I do not know.
Great.
Yeah.
Super.
What? I don't know.
So until next time, then.
Okay. Any closing thoughts?
Focus on the positivity.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you know, if you're thinking about things you don't like, use that to contrast, to set in your mind what it is you do want.
Okay. So. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So even, you know, remember we were talking about like a work situation, and if you're like, man, I do not want to have like, you know, this terrible supervisor, set in your mind that you are going to have a good supervisor. And on the other side of that is, if it is a terrible supervisor, you got to get out of that situation, because you can't just keep subjecting yourself to that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just so draining, you know? So
absolutely.
Yeah. That's right.
Slim and
sexy, like, you know, just, you know, all of this. Enjoying all of this. for yourself.
Yes, for yourself. Jeez.
I am enjoying it.
I enjoy myself.
There we go. Yay.
Yay.
So, and if you guys have any suggestions for topics,
yes,
please feel free to send them on in, and we will mutilate them appropriately.
Yeah, I guess we can chill for the next couple minutes and wait for them to come up with any suggestions if they want to talk about. To where you can just type it in chat right now, or you could just Snapchat me as well. Like,
or
you can just if you got my
think
stuff.
about something.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, now?
No, not now. Well, actually,
it doesn't have to be.
If you do have something now, then sure.
That's great.
But you can always text me.
Yep.
Work-related wellness would be great. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do that. And work relationships. Oof. Yeah. That always can be tricky. Like, I guess I really wasn't supposed to be friends with my manager. Like,
well, so yeah, I guess that's something we can definitely talk about, because in the military it's like very rigid.
Oh, I know, but everyone doesn't follow that.
No, I know. But so anyways, but yeah, so that's actually maybe a good topic.
Like, I guess we can just talk about both of those things, work-related wellness and work relationships.
Yeah.
Or just,
do
you think we can, or just one at a time?
Yep, maybe one at a time, I think, because I think there's a lot to both of those, to be honest with you.
Do you have your pen? You have a pen?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll just type it on here then.
Okay.
Work-related wellness and actually work relationships. Okay. Well, if anyone else has any topic suggestions, you can always text me or just tell me next week. That works as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you go to the YouTube channel, which is down below, you can just comment on one of our videos about any suggestions. That would work as well. But I think that is it for us. Topics about anything? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will head out now.
She says, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared now.
I would be. She can just bring up anything. No, not really. She's
it's okay.
She's good.
I'm used to that.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it. And actually, we need to remember to add in links for some meditation stuff as well. So we have to do that.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Okay.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. We'll be doing this every Monday at 8 p.m. You can catch the previous ones on our YouTube channel. Bye everyone. Thank you for watching.